Hi everybody, my name is Lisa, and this is the very first episode of The Sword and the Staff, or where Lisa reviews every single Xena episode ever, hopefully. And this is the very first episode, also known as Sins of the Past. Let me explain the show. Xena Warrior Princess was a show. What?
Did you know you had a bag of chicken nuggets in there?
I have a bag of chicken nuggets? You're so full of shit. Ugh, sorry, I got distracted by chicken nuggets. But Xena was a show made from 1995 to 2001, and it spanned 6 seasons. It's starring Lucy Lawless and Renee O'Connor, and it's about a woman, Xena, in ancient Greece, who is a warrior princess, the fucking best warrior in the world. She kicks so much ass. And her best friend slash lover, depending on what you think, Gabrielle. And there's a lot of lesbian subtext in it. I, for one, think that they are in love, and they're soulmates, and they do it next to a campfire. So, this is from a subtexter's point of view. But you're allowed to have your own view, man. It's a TV show. Don't take it too seriously. But how I'll run the show is I'll review it, but I won't be too critical. Because it's also a show. It's a show made in the 90s. And it's a show. Don't take shit too seriously. It's just a show. Everybody's like, oh, it has to be perfect. No, it doesn't. It's fine. So, how I'll run the show is I will, first off, give you a short recap of the episode. Just a short little bullshit recap. You should just really watch the episode before you come here and watch me, but if you don't want to, I understand. So I'll just give you a short recap. So, and then I'll talk about the characters introduced. If I introduce a character, it's most likely that they will return. But if not, and they're still important to the episode, I'll specifically say they're only in this episode. And then I will do random notes. Just whatever I want to fucking talk about, because this is my show. If you want to talk about something else, go fuck yourself. But, like, one just says cleavage. So we're going to talk about fucking Xena's cleavage, which is amazing in this episode. And then we're going to do tallies. And what tallies are, they're series counters. And the series counters are just things that I'm going to fucking count throughout the series. And they include gay moments, which is between two same-sex people doing something I consider romantic. If you disagree, we can fight about it. Physically. Not really, I'm scared. But, if you disagree, that's fine. And then chakram throws. If you don't know what her chakram is, it's the round killing thingy. I think I have a fake one. Hold on. Look, it's fucking Xena. It's kind of old, and I regret taking it out of the box, but it's Xena. But her chakram is this. It's a round killing thingy. And if you throw it, it bounces off a bunch of stuff, and it's sharp, so it impales you in various ways. Which is awesome. And then look, I have... Oh, what happened to Gabrielle? Look. This is a Gabrielle. This is, I'd say, season 2 of Gabrielle. And she's awesome. If you move her, I broke her, but if you move her, she, like, swings her staff around. Yeah, so I will count her chakram throws. I will also count her pinches, and we'll review what pinches are later. Her warrior cries. Xena's romances and Gabrielle's romances. The, like, main ones, that says, oh my god, it's no. Like, the main clear ones, which are 99.999% male. And then the campfire scenes, because they're important. And then the hot tub scene, so if they're ever naked in a body of water, it's a hot tub scene. And I'm super excited. And now, we will be reviewing Episode 1, Season 1 of Xena Warrior Princess, Sins of the Past. This is such an awesome episode because this is what started it all, everybody. This is what started the whole series. So, now, originally Xena is a spin-off of the series of Hercules Legendary's Journeys. I hate Hercules. I don't know, there's something about his fucking character. But I hate Hercules so much. So I have those episodes and I can review them. Maybe I'll do them as specials, but I just don't want to. So we're just going to go ahead and start with the original series, which is Season 1, Episode 1, Sins of the Past. Now, episode recap. Xena is a reformed warlord. So she's planning on going to Amphipolis, which is her town of birth, to confront her mother, Cyrene. And then she sees a bunch of, like, slave girls getting harassed by a couple guys, and so she saves them, and we're introduced to Gabrielle, and it's so cute to see little baby Gabrielle, because she's, like, you see her whole... and I'll try, in this whole series, I will try my hardest not to spoil anything. I'll give hints, but I won't spoil the series, so if you haven't seen it, that's alright. I won't spoil anything, or at least anything huge. But you see Gabrielle grow up so much in this series, and it's just fun to go back. It's fun to go back and see little baby Gabrielle. So so she sees Gabrielle, and she saves all these slave girls, and then she goes back, and of course Gabrielle's like, oh, take me with you, and Zena's like, no, go fuck yourself. So she meets Draco, who was harassing all these girls. They had, like, a fling in the past, so they know each other, and obviously he wants to get back with her, but Zena's just like, no. Fuck you, ho, I've changed my life. So, eventually, Xena escapes that and goes to see her mom in Amphipolis. Gabrielle follows, and so does Draco. Well, when she gets to Amphipolis, her mom was just like, I'm not your mother, which, like, hurt me. I mean, I understand it, but it's like, Jesus Christ. Her mom's name is Cyrene, and that's, like, a major character. I mean, not major, but you'll see her later on, so. And then, so the whole town thinks that Xena's with Draco, and turns out they're not. She's not. And so she tries to make a deal with Draco. If I lose this big fight, you have to leave. And so she does fight him, and she wins, and so they have to leave. And Draco's actually really honorable about that, which I thought was cool. That was a nice little character thing. And then Xena decides to take Gabrielle with her, and that is the start of everything. It's beautiful. Just like this is the start of our journey, it's the start of their journey. So that's the recap. I'm so happy. Okay. So, characters introduced. Xena, which is the main title character. She's in every episode, I want to say. I could be wrong, but I think she's in every episode. Gabrielle, which is in almost every episode. Argo, also known as Xena's horse. Layla, who is Gabrielle's sister. She is the one in the dark hair. She's off. You'll see her. Draco, who you will see later in the series as well. Perdiccas. Although the man who plays Perdiccas in the later episodes is not the man who plays him now, so you don't necessarily have to remember him. Just remember the name Perdiccas. Gabrielle's parents, who I think I've heard that their names are Herodotus and Hecuba, but I have no fucking clue if that's actually canon. Canon means in the actual series. So if we say, oh, it's not canon, it wasn't in the actual series. But if it is canon, it was actually in the show. So it might have just been a fan fiction I read. I don't know. Cyrene, who is Xena's mother. And then Lysias. Lysias was Xena's dead brother. But he is in the series. He's mentioned again later in the series. So remember his name, Lysias. Random notes. I wanted to talk about how it's filmed in New Zealand. And this is the most beautiful place that they could ever film. They also filmed The Lord of the Rings there, but Xena did it first. And it is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. They picked a fucking... And this episode just displays all of that beautifully. And the actors! Lucy Lawless is Xena, who is hilarious and beautiful. Like, her versus Xena, they're like Lucy Lawless is so goofy and Xena's so serious. And she just, like, she plays Xena so well. Like, go look at the bloopers for Xena after you finish everything. It's hilarious. She's amazing. And Renee O'Connor, the gorgeous Renee O'Connor. I love her so much. She does such a good job on Gabrielle. And, like, once you get to season 2 or season 3, fucking look at her abs. Like, her abs are just... well, they're not, like, look at her abs. They're toned and sexy as crap. So, yes. I love them all. And then Xena's background, she's an evil warlord. She was just evil. And then she was turned by Hercules into a good person, or a person who wants redemption. And that was in the Hercules episode, so you don't even have to watch the Hercules episodes. Just know that she was an evil warlord. And they explain her whole background. I think they explain it a little bit too much. They include a lot of stuff that she would have no time to do in the latest series, but we'll talk about that later. Oh, and her outfit, Xena's outfit stays the same in the series. Because it's Xena's outfit. She even changes outfits and then goes back to the other outfit. But her outfit is a little bit different in the first episode. Like, the skirt has, like, a little crunchy thing right here. And it's, like, I don't know, it looks silly, but they changed that. And her sword is on her hip. And they changed that to the back in later episodes. And then Gabrielle's outfit, she changes outfits a lot. See, people are always amazed that I know which season. I could just look at an image and just be like, season 3. And everybody's so amazed. It's honestly just their outfits. Because her outfit basically changes every season. But she has a lot of changing outfits. And her outfit is... This is the prairie girl outfit. This is a farm girl outfit. And it looks so cute. And the little skirt and shit. Oh, it's so cute. I love baby Gabrielle. So, yeah, there was this kid in the beginning of the episode. There was this kid. And she just gives him, like, a wheel of cheese. Why don't we eat just straight up cheese anymore? Like, I would be down to just grab a hunk of cheese and eat it. Like, why don't we do that anymore? I don't know. Oh, and in the very first couple of minutes of Xena, she buries her armor and her sword. And I read somewhere that that's an indication that a warrior is about to kill themselves. So it might be that Xena was actually going to kill herself in the beginning of this episode. And the only thing that saved her was her desire to save Gabrielle. Not just Gabrielle, the other girls, but Gabrielle. So, through Gabrielle showing her heroicness, it could have gave Xena energy to not kill herself. So there's that. That's great. That's great. Gabrielle might have already saved Xena in the very first episode. So, oh God, can I just say, I love Xena. I love Xena so much. Just the character. She's sexy. Her voice. She has the deepest, sexiest voice. Oh my God. And her eyes. Like, Xena, not only is Xena a tough badass, she's also gorgeous. Oh, God. So, yeah, I love Xena. Oh, and the opening. See, this is not in any particular order. That's why I kind of gave the recap and kind of, like, told you, hey, watch the episode, because I'm just spouting. I mean, I do it as I'm watching. I just jot down stuff. So it's kind of in order, but it's also me just farting out my thoughts. But the opening, I love it. Stays the same. I'm just warning you. The opening stays the same until season 6. So get used to the fucking opening. But I like it because it puts us back in season 1. Like, all of the footage they got, obviously, if it stays the same, it has to be from season 1. So it makes us see little baby Gabrielle. It reminds us of the very first couple of episodes, and it reminds us of where we came from. And there's one shot, there's one picture of Xena, and they shot it specifically for the opening, and it's of her smiling at something, and it's just like, you could see her just smile, grow, and I don't know. It's the most gorgeous shot of Xena I've ever seen. And I'm so glad it's in the opening because I get to see it every time I watch Xena almost. So I really like that. I am Gabrielle. If I saw Xena, I would follow her. I'm definitely a follower, not a leader, which Gabrielle eventually grows out of. But for now, I mean, she's definitely following Xena. Like, I would be Gabrielle. Like, take me, Xena. I want to follow you and be on adventures. Maybe that's a little naive, but I understand Gabrielle. And it's so cool to see her grow up. She grows up to be this beautiful warrior. And you'll get to see that. Are you guys excited? Because I am. We get to see it again. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Why does Layla... Okay, so Gabrielle's sister, Layla, why does she have black hair? I mean, I know I said I'm not overanalyzing. I pointed out. But I won't call this series bad because of it. Or bad writing or anything. But... I think it's funny that Xena's parents have blonde hair and that Gabrielle has blonde hair, but fucking Layla has black hair. Like, who was fucking Gabrielle's mom doing? You know, the neighbor? I think so. Draco's hairpiece. And all of the hair of Draco's army. I know, I understand that they are just getting their stride. This is the very first episode of a series. They look ridiculous. God, his hairpiece, it's like plastic. I don't know. And I mean, I could never do another, I couldn't do a design job better than him. I'm not pointing that out. It's just, it looks fucking ridiculous. I don't know. It's just, all of them look ridiculous. It looks like just a big piece of plastic right there. And he keeps it. So the random voices that are just, have you noticed that if there's, and it's just in the first episode, but if there's like a crowd scene, there's just like random voices that you don't see people sing, but you hear them and they're just like in the arrow scene when the guys are shooting the arrows at Draco, like he shoots the green arrow and he's like, who got the green arrow? And you just see from the back, he's like, oh, good luck, I didn't. And it's just random and it's uncomfortable and I don't like that. It's stupid. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. And in the last scene, where they're like, yeah, Xena, you can get him. Go, Xena. It's just, and I'm glad that they don't do it in the other episodes. It's just fucking ridiculous. It sounds stupid. So, I would just like to point that out. And Argo's not a boy. They say, I don't know, in this episode they say, like, when Xena is going on the bridge, he's like, oh, what's the matter, boy? Just know that Argo is not a boy. She is a beautiful woman. And this is the only episode that they call her a boy. But Argo is a beautiful, strong woman. Oh, and can I just say, Gabrielle knows how to talk. Ooh, I bet if you just sat her down, she would just talk your ear off. Because it's Gabrielle. It's season 1 Gabrielle. And she's just so excited about everything. And she just talks and talks and talks. What was it? Do they say, just talk your way through it. Just talk and talk and talk. Oh, gay moment. When Gabrielle says, oh, she wouldn't let a man get close and do her. And I know that's a reference to, like, killing her. But come on. I know, it's totally... how could that be taken? I mean, I know what they're supposed to mean. But that's fucking gay. That's gay. I counted that as a gay moment. Because that's a gay moment. That basically said, yeah, Xena's gay. So, I'll count that as a gay moment. Cleavage. I don't know where it is. I don't know what picture of it, but... Xena had awesome cleavage in, like, one scene. I think it was a scene when they were, like, going down on the horses, and you just see... It was beautiful. Oh, the pinch! Yay, I get to explain the pinch. She throws the pinch on Draco's second in command. And it's basically where, she blocks off the blood flow to... The blood flow? She blocks off the blood... No. It's where she blocks off the blood flow to your brain while pinching a specific nerve in your neck. No, there's nothing even related to that in real life, but in the Xena universe, it kills you in, she says 20 seconds in this episode, but it's actually 30 seconds in every other. Something that I noticed, so that's fun, and we, as you know, we're counting them. And the nose always bleeds sometimes, and it's kind of cool. What is it? Oh, mausoleums are creepy, like... That mausoleum was creepy. Why would you go in there? I ain't going nowhere into fucking any mausoleum. F that. Oh, you're not alone. That's another gay moment when she's like, okay, no. When she's in the mausoleum with her brother and she, oh, I feel so alone or whatever. And Gabrielle comes in there and you're not alone. I counted that as a gay moment. That's a gay moment. That's a homo moment. if I had to do the things that Xena did, like if my ex-boyfriend ever came up to me and was like, hey, let's fight on top of this scaffolding, first one to touch the ground touch the ground dies, I'd be like, no, fuck you. Like, I ain't fighting, but that's why I'm not Xena. Cause, I mean, if I was Xena, I'd want to be Xena, but I'm just like, fuck you. I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified more than anything. It wouldn't even be like, fuck you. I'd just be like, I don't want to, because that's scary. Because Xena does not give any fucks. Right here. She does not give any fucks about anything except Gabrielle. Because they're in love. Special effects. People, this was a show created in 1995. Or 1996. I might be wrong on that. But I don't care enough to even look it up. But it was made in the late 1990s. It was semi-low budget. Of course, the special effects are going to be kind of bad. The stunts are good. But all the CGI is fucking terrible. You didn't see any in this episode, but you will. So just keep it. Don't judge it too much. So end counting. Cry. We have 2 of her warrior cries. 1 chakram throw for this episode. Xena's love interest. I'll count Draco as 1 because they totally boned. They might have been broken up, but it's canon. It's canon in the show that they boned. Gay. I counted 3. It was do her, the campfire scene, and then that part where she's like, oh, you're not alone. That's gay. That was gay. That was a gay one. And then the pinch. There was 1 pinch. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching this. And if you have any questions or concerns, this is my first YouTube video ever. Of anything, probably. So, if you guys have any, comments or criticisms or anything like that, that's fine. Please, like and subscribe and fucking comment, please. Thank you so much for watching. Without you guys, I would be nothing. And we are on next week with Chariots of War. And I am so excited because this is Gabrielle's first romantic interest. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm going to try my best to edit this correctly, but I suck as a human being, so thank you guys. See you next week. Peace.